What is up? What is good? Wolves here. I'm doing a live react to the Operation Ember Rising for Rainbow Six Siege. Running off no sleep once again, trying to cover everything that's happening. And we have some weird timings that are going on with all these DLC updates and trailers dropping, like Need for Speed recently and everything. So yeah. What we're going to be end up seeing today is live on this stream right after this match is going to be the new operators, new map, whatever weapons, gadgets they have, and possibly a couple rounds with the operators being used by the content creators or maybe the pros. I'm not quite sure which ones, but right now is content creators doing a tournament.
So
bam, bam.
Into our next round here. Let's see if the fake diamonds can do it. They're only one more round away from being able to take this. You guys think they can do it here? All right. We hear you. So we'll see if that's going to be the case. And while the Rowdy Shroudy's looking to come back into it as well.
All right, for this one, I'll go.
They've got the easier site to defend.
I'll go full screen with it.
Loves to go to start and stay on
go full screen with it for this one. This is the final.
Macy doesn't want anyone to get in the way this time. Also got the Warden popping back in. We were talking about him earlier, and you were explaining some of his mechanics. He's got the glasses to let him see through flashes,
Mr. Mustache Man,
as well as see through things like smokes as well. If you have a team executing,
he doesn't do much.
Whoa.
But
We got somebody talking smack about my Nook. Now I call her a creative operator. She is a creative operator. She's got a massive skill gap. A massive skill.
One thing that some people were saying about Warden is that he should be 2 armor, 2 speed and whatnot. I'm like, yeah. I think he should be. He should be rebalanced.
If you go sneak up on somebody or you feel like there's presence around you, you turn it back on.
Oh, Macy J just keeps spamming.
Wow, he went to go try and res him, and his teammate just got shot.
Varsity is also incredibly low right now at under 25 HP. Looking to get the spam in. It's not him, but Microwave.
Varsity Gaming. I think I've watched a couple. I think I watched their Warden video. I was wondering about Warden if they were going to be a good operator or not.
Seconds left. This is going to be troublesome for them. The fake diamonds trying to win out this 2v3. Varsity Gaming actually gets 1 and 2. 1 from a Claymore. 1 to go. And they get it done. One final pickup from them, and we are going to see the fake diamonds pick up the round. And I believe with that, it'll be the map as well. Congratulations indeed to our fake diamonds. They're going to be able to take it 6-3, and they will be our Creator Cup champions as the crowd continues to do very strange things with the Thunder Sticks.
Well, they might be cubic zirconias,
okay,
but they're definitely champions here today. So with that, they only dropped 4 rounds throughout this entire tournament. Truly something insane. 4 rounds?
And they're celebrating there, as you can see, getting the vlog done in the process. Priorities matter.
I absolutely love it that dude was using a controller in the tournament. I love that.
Overall, a very impressive.
And I kind of really love it that the controller is working that well on the PC. Sometimes controllers don't sync up too well. Like it's hard to make them feel right.
Things really do get back down and dirty, and there's going to be so much.
So the Twitch Prime collection, the Prime skins that have not dropped yet on the PS4. I don't even know if the PC actually got them yet. We were supposed to have got them a week ago, I think, or something like that. Wow, 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 wow. Wow, 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 wow. Ultra Mega Fan. Yeah, I've done that. And it just hasn't dropped. New on the 6th. Dropping August to November. What? We're gonna have the panel reveal in 5 minutes. We are T-minus 5 minutes out from the brand new update, the brand new DLC, the new characters. That guy's got a sweet mustache. He kind of looks like the guy that's going to be in Breakpoint, John Bernthal. And then we have they look like pirates. Not even gonna lie, they basically just look like pirates. Alright. So right off the bat, I mean, fingerless gloves, that's pretty cool. A mustache. Maybe I'm gonna have to trim my beard and just go mustache and goatee. She's got a nice little head wrap thing going on. Are they? I'm kind of wondering where they're from. Because the teaser image, I was thinking like maybe they were from like Wildlands or something. Ghost Recon Wildlands. Definitely the grapple hook. So he's gonna have the shield. She's gonna have a grapple hook. So she's definitely the attacker. Grapple hook to grapple hook. What I'm thinking is you blow open the hole for like a window or a door or something. You shoot the grapple hook. You have to hit it just right. You maybe have like 3 of them per match, and then you zoom, you zip up. If you're doing it like so off house spawn, when you have the 2 very big windows, blow open that window, shoot that grapple hook, zoom up in there, and then just start firing once you land, or as you're zooming up into the window and everything. He kind of looks cool. Actually, they both kind of look cool. I'm really wondering like what their full outfit looks like. I'm kind of wondering what their guns are. Let's see what this new map's going to be. So less than 3 minutes. This is a live react. I'm watching this as it's happening live on Twitch right now. There's 124,000 people, and that number is just going to grow and grow and grow because yeah, Siege has been getting pretty popular. And not only is it getting pretty popular, that it's bringing in a new crowd. And we have been seeing that with that new crowd comes a lot of potential for trolling and DDoSing and everything like that. So hopefully that stuff gets dealt with in a timely fashion on Ubisoft's part. I don't think they've had this many people jump into the game at once ever before. It's just kind of like a right place, right time kind of thing. This game has been around for 4 years. Year 1, it pretty much flopped. Year 2, it got kind of popular again. Year 3, people started forgetting about it because other games came out. Battle Royale started becoming a huge thing. And now we're on year 4. And it's starting to get its steam back again. So yeah. If those numbers are off, forgive me. I am very tired right now. I'm pretty sure it's been out for 4 years though. I'm not. This is what happens when I live react to something. I don't have all the facts right in front of my face, so I'm just going off memory. Yeah, I'm really wondering like how the new, because I mean the gadgets themselves, if the gadgets are OP, it's gonna create a major problem. Like Caveira right now is she's still so damn OP. She's god tier character in the game. Like she goes into stealth mode, you can't hear her footsteps on the PS4. Which I have posted multiple different things of proof that Caveira needs to be worked on for the console version. I mean, it looks like the game runs a lot different on the PC version, so I'm not sure like that aspect of things, but and I know that there's more people playing on the PC version of this than there is on console, just because of the fact that this game has had 2 down periods where it wasn't the most popular thing ever. You know, it happens. But definitely when earlier when they asked, you know, the commentators asked, well, who here plays on console? It was a pretty decent split of like half and half of everyone. Maybe even a little more than half on the PC still, but so anyways, here we go. This is what I was staying up for. Haven't had no sleep. Operation Ember Rise.
Hey Raleigh and everyone watching the Siege Major.
Hello.
My name is Caitlin. I'm your panel host, and this is Operation Ember Rise.
I'm gonna go into full screen for this.
Now let's get started by watching this quick video by Ubisoft News.
All right. What did I say?
Operation
Zip up
Ember
to the...
Rise is bringing that super hot fire to Rainbow Six
Really?
Siege with
It's a
2 new
fire
operators
bomb,
and a
not an
newly
explosive.
reworked
Okay.
map. The defender bringing the
Interesting.
heat is Goyo, who can use his Volcan shield
Oh, he
to
looks cool.
create strategic cover points, deny entry to the attacking team, and serve up the occasional operator flambe. The attacker rising to the challenge
It destroys the
is Amaru.
shield. All right.
Her
Wow, she
Gara
looks really cool
can
too.
quickly zip her up to rooftops, exterior windows,
Oh.
open hatches, and skylights. We've got
So now the
details
hatches
to
going
know about the new
upwards
operators,
is
as well as
actually
a
going to be
tour
something
of the
decent.
newly
So you don't even have to
reworked
break the
Canal
window.
map.
You can just shoot it through the
First up
window.
is
That's
Goyo.
cool.
This operator from Mexico's FES unit is a savvy tactician who can rapidly deploy
We're-
his
okay,
Volcan
so the-
shields to stymie incoming attackers. The Volcan shield shares all the attributes of a deployable shield, including the new look and the new snap to doorways feature, but the Volcan shield is a
Really?
surprise.
So we can snap them to doorway. Oh.
Anytime Goyo, his teammates, or even the attacking team sets off the incendiary core attached to the back of a Volcan shield, there's a small explosion, followed by a prolonged "oh my god, it's all on fire" effect that you definitely don't want to try running through. The explosion can be triggered by damaging the core directly
Yeah.
or destroying the shield entirely. So Goyo doesn't necessarily have to stick around and be the one to set it off.
Really?
In fact, this medium speed.
I was kinda
medium
hoping we'd
armor
have a clicker,
operator
but
can be quite
it's
deadly
alright.
while either roaming with his Vector 45 ACP or
headshot.
hunkering down with the TCSG-12 shotgun.
A
Things
vector
go
or a
bad,
shotgun?
His
All
shields
right.
are still a threat even after he's been killed, especially when paired with a Capcan trap.
Wow. Yeah. Oh. Me and
But the
Frostbite
threat
are gonna have
goes
some
both
fun with
ways.
that.
While Thatcher's EMP grenades and Twitch's drone can't disable the incendiary core,
Really?
and IQ can't detect it, the Volcan shield is still a deployable shield at heart, meaning it can be destroyed, and the explosion triggered by a frag grenade or Ash's breaching round. You can also use Zophia's impact grenade or Sledge's hammer.
Yeah.
This
Well.
is fine.
Yeah.
On top of that, anyone with a
Suicide
clear line
run.
of sight to the incendiary core can set it off, meaning a poorly placed Volcan shield.
I was kind of hoping if somebody jumps over it, it would like motion sensor set it off.
The goal of Goyo is to leverage the power of the Volcan shield and deny entry to enemies at critical moments, or simply buy your team some time early on. When the attackers are pushing, or when the round is coming to an end, trigger your Volcan shields to keep them away from the objective or cover your flank. A well-timed Volcan explosion can be the difference between lighting up the scoreboard or going down in flames.
Especially if you're down on
While
like
Goyo seeks to
the last
impede the
10
movement of his
seconds.
enemies, the Peruvian attacker Amaru can get around the map like
Peruvian.
no operator before.
So these are kind of like
This is
the
her Gara
the
hook,
Ghost of
and
Recon
lets her
Wildlands
sit to any
operators.
repellable ledge or window to quickly position
Sort of?
herself where
Maybe?
defenders
A little
aren't
bit?
expecting her to be. And once she's inside the building, the Gara hook lets her travel up through open hatches and skylights.
It's funny because I said it a couple
That's
times
a
on
first
stream,
for
like,
Rainbow Six
yeah,
Siege, and defenders
pretty
will
soon
have
we're
to
probably going to
adjust
have
their
something
strategy
where
accordingly
we can go up
or pay the
instead of
price.
just drop down.
When it comes to choosing your destination, the Gara hook makes it easy.
Boy,
Clearly
that looks like
showing
fun.
What it can or could grapple to. You can't grapple to something that's too far away or too far below your position, but you can use the hook for horizontal traversal as long as you're entering a window.
Really, not
Once
downwards.
inside a building,
Okay.
you can't target anything but open hatches and skylights. While the hook will
So we can't do
instantly
a
break
get
wooden
over
barricade
here.
on a window, a castle barricade will prevent you from even targeting it.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
the closed hatch will need to be opened before you can ascend through.
Yep.
Amaru's
You have to make a
Supernova
bunch of
or
noise
ITA
before you're gonna
12S
do it.
shotguns will
That's
come
good.
in handy if defenders leave those hatches unreinforced.
Yes, and I always
This makes
reinforce
Gara
them.
hook entry a bit noisy, so team communication and good droning are all the more
So you can't
valuable.
shoot while you're flying
Amaru
into the
doesn't
window,
pull
but you
her
can
gun
shoot
up
as soon as
until
you land.
landing
All
from
right.
the grapple, so she's completely vulnerable to Capcan
Right.
and frost traps
As I was
lying
just
in
saying.
wait.
Ooh.
Not to mention
Ooh.
any defenders who may have heard her entry coming.
Zzz. Oh,
Operators who
I'm
can
dead.
give her a quick buff, like Finka, or use their gadgets to distract defenders, like Ying or Dokebi, are strong pairings for Amaru. But with medium speed, medium armor, and a G8A1 LMG in her hands, Amaru is a
Ooh,
well-rounded and
LMG?
very mobile force to be reckoned with.
Thinking 25,000 for each of these.
On the newly reworked canal map. The map is still split between two buildings,
But it's daytime
but
now.
An additional bridge has been added to increase building-to-building movement options. There are fewer windows around objective sites, and the rooftops have been reconfigured
Wait, no.
to make
This
runouts
map
more
was
risky.
already
And
daytime
additional
before.
staircases and color coding throughout both buildings have been
Oh,
added for
geez.
more rotation options and easier callouts.
Oh,
The reworked canal
man.
map will
They
be
are
free
opening
for
the
all
map up.
players when Operation Ember Rise launches. The two new operators, Goyo and Amaru, will be immediately available for Year 4 pass holders, and all
You
other
can do-
players can
oh,
unlock them
that's
7 days
cool.
later with Renown or R6 credits. For more on Rainbow Six Siege, subscribe to this channel and visit us at news.ubisoft.com.
I just missed if they said
Now,
price.
to talk about Operation Ember Rise, I am joined by senior level designer Jeremy Dowsett, as well as presentation director Alex Karpasis.
Cool.
Now that we are in North Carolina, Alex, how does it feel to be back here at a major?
It's beautiful.
It's
sunny out.
amazing.
It's a great time to talk about Season 3.
And we will be saving all of your operator intel for the second half of the panel, as usual. And
So some
Jeremy,
very
any,
interesting stuff right
interesting
there.
Run-ins with bourbon and barbecue.
There's been a few run-ins with barbecue pretty much every night.
So
The
they're
food here
basically
is amazing.
Cubans,
Just
or
everyone
they're
I've met is so lovely.
south of the border.
It's
I'll say
such a
that.
great place to be.
All right, well,
I
let's
think the
get
proper
started
thing
with
to
your
say is
map,
that
which is
they're
the
from
Canal
south
rework.
of the
This is
border. I
latest rework to come, the last one being Cafe. And this is one of the original maps of Siege. Now, Canal has not been available in the ranked playlist for almost 2 years. So since
2
September
years,
2017.
jeez.
So many of you will be happy to know that
It's
with
coming
this rework,
back.
Canal will be coming back to ranked.
That's correct. We've gone through top to bottom on this map and we've totally reworked it. Obviously, adding a new bomb site makes it ranked compatible. But you know, if we talk about the problems with the map, you know, we've gone through. We've re-looked at navigation. We've looked at sound. We've looked at lighting. It's gonna feel like a.
Isn't there
comfy
2
comparison
versions of the
because
map?
it has, you
I know there's a
that
night
new
version.
spice to it,
Oh
that's for
wow.
sure.
So first, let's compare it to the Cafe.
That's gonna be
rework,
wide open
to
when
get
you
kind of
walk
the scope
through
of this
ca-
project.
walk
Because, of
through
course,
there.
since we haven't
Oof.
seen Canal and Rank so much.
I usually
so
use
long,
that desk as cover, damn it.
presumably it would have required a more thorough overhaul. And you worked on this for 9 months, almost. a
Oh,
year.
those
It's
windows
about
are
9
all
months worth of
boarded
work.
up. Wow.
The team and I started working
Usually
on
as
it,
Castle, I usually board
around
up those
Paris May
windows,
time
but now I
last
don't
year.
have to worry about
So
that.
It's been
Okay.
9 months of looking at the map, taking it apart, and obviously trying to fix all of the issues with it.
So speaking about the issues, let's start breaking those down. Now, the most obvious problem that Canal had was the choke points.
Yes.
Canal is one building to the east, one to the west, and before there was just one bridge connecting both buildings.
Yeah.
How was this addressed?
The first thing we did is we added a bridge off of control room, which now gives a new rooftop access as well. So
Oh, you
have
guys
two
show me.
bridges. You have the original bridge still in the same place as it always has been, and then there's a new bridge 1 floor up.
It's gonna be a
So
lot
that
harder to
aids in
find
the rotation.
headshots because
The other
everything's
thing
gonna
we
blend in
did is we
together.
went through and we added stairs. We know that 2 sets of stairs or 2 flights of stairs are
Wow.
always much better than 1 flight of stairs. So we've added an extra set of stairs into both buildings.
So now
Okay.
each building has 2 stairs and of
More
course,
flanking
4
routes.
choke
That's
points.
good for me.
Pretty
I
good.
love to flank.
What's happened
That's
now
my
is
bread and
when you
butter.
go and play, and you know, obviously it comes out soon. It's much more of a roamer-friendly map, and the rounds play an awful lot more differently than they used to because the way the rounds played. Was
I'm gonna probably get
people
caught
would
looking
wait
at
to the last
stuff.
minute, and
I'm
then
gonna have
it
to
would
run
basically
through
just
this
rush you to
outside, like
whatever.
in a
So
terrorist hunt or
now
something,
What you're gonna find is people
and just look at this
through
map
the
because
building.
there's
They're
actually some kind of
going
cool stuff
because
on the
they
walls.
can actually get
Noticing.
to the objective rather than waiting.
And to learn also
And then
the
we should also talk
points
about
of
the other
entry.
elephant in the room, which was the spawn peaks. One of your favorite
Ow.
things to address.
they totally
Yeah,
redid that
after
room.
the
Yeah,
closet
because
window
that
in the
room
villa,
you can never board it up or
spring,
anything,
the C4,
and you just it
towards
gets you caught.
fountains. I learned from
That is
one,
totally
quite
different.
Well. So what
Okay.
we've done is we've gone through and we've looked at all of the runouts and the runout
Yeah, see all those
possibilities,
boarded
and we make
windows,
sure that
and so
anyone
now you actually
that
have like a
wants to run out
whole
will be detected
a
before they
whole
get to the
run
edge of the
area
roof
back there.
in most
Jeez.
cases.
So if you really have your heart
And usually you have
set
to
on
board up
running
that
out, you still
whole back
can, but you'll be
that
detected,
back
so it
wall.
turns into
Oh,
more
if
of
the
a
back
1v1
wall is
scenario.
gone, so you don't have to worry about that
Yeah,
anymore.
It still can be done. You know, yesterday we were playing with a bunch of the creators, and you know,
What's the outside looking
they
like?
will run out on you, and they did. But
Jeez, so the
something
whole
one-on-one,
sniper's
it's
nest that
possible,
used to
but
be
it's
there
dangerous.
is just gone.
Right, so it's a little
Everybody
bit more
that plays
skill,
Glads
which
is gonna
I
be
think
pissed.
What you're going for.
Yes.
All right, awesome. And then, of course, as you mentioned, Canal also received a lot of the
Ow.
same upgrades that the Cafe rework
This is
had,
a
which
lot
like
different.
Sound propagation, Destruction is a lot more clear now.
So this is going to be a
lighting updates as well.
lot different of
The
entry
team
points and
went through,
everything.
did an
Yeah,
amazing job.
yeah.
The
This
art
is
team
totally
especially
wide
going
open.
through
So
color coding the stairs. The sound team did a great job because it is a big map and there's a lot of doorways and windows. So we went through and we touched everything. There's a lot of line of sight floors now, so you can play. You can defend from below, so it's actually really quite fun, and it's quite balanced.
they're like, screw having a
I guess the idea
freaking
was that our team actually went
a
rogue.
boatyard in there.
Yeah, we had a. They did, I wouldn't say they went
Yeah,
rogue,
they
I think
totally
went rogue. So
totally
what
got rid of the
happened
boatyard. They
is,
added another
as we
entry
changed
plate
metrics over the seasons.
or
Basically, we had to
entryway
move
right
all of the
there.
walls by 5 centimeters. That means they had to touch the shell anyway. And whilst they were rejinking the shell, they just went through and redid the entire thematics of the buildings, and it looks absolutely superb.
And so we'll see when we're
Jeez.
going through the map that when a wall is destructible, not only does it look destructible, but there are those markings on the ground.
The
Just for anyone who's new to the
submarine.
game or
Oh, this
has
is spawn
kind of
point.
issues about looking for destructibility. So now what we're going to do is we are going to start breaking down every
So
single
it
bomb
looks
site on
like
the
we
map.
won't be
And
getting
we're gonna
shot
start
out
with
from
the second
spawn
floor.
so
So
easily
you ready to
anymore.
go through the entire map, Jeremy?
I'm good to go.
All right. So
That's-
again,
this
we're
is
starting
looking
here on the
really
second
good.
floor. The
This is looking
objective
really
here is
good.
server radar. We're going to be spawning in at Sailboat, which is to the south, and we're going to be.
Wow, this
going
bomb room
straight
is
there.
way more secure, so you don't have to
spawn
worry so
points in
much
this
because that
map
used to be
haven't
just a
actually
death
changed
death
at all.
trap
So there's
in
still
there.
the 3 major spawn points: sailboats, floating docks, and construction. There's new art assets, nothing too serious.
Game's been out
but
for
there is
like what,
new stuff to block
4
lines of sight.
years, and
We're going to go
this is
into
pre-alpha
reception.
gameplay.
What people
Right.
will notice with reception is we've actually changed the rotation of the desk, so it actually aids in navigation. And if you look sneakily to the left, the archives is
Jeez.
much wider now as well. The original bridge is still off to the right, and this is blue corridor, and you can see the markings that are on the floor. to show you where
Oh,
the,
this is
docks
you know what this
are.
kind of looks like?
And then you
It's
go
kind of
through
remind me of like
and
Half-Life
up
2.
a new area
little bit, just the
with
color scheme to
which
it,
is a new rooftop
the way
access.
the hallways
And
look and
this
everything.
access, on the right is there's a window, and then you have the new tunnel.
Oh,
goes to
that
the
is gonna be
control room.
such
Control
a
room
head
radar used to be
glitch spot.
one massive plant zone. So what we've done is we've actually split it down. Renovations are still there. I know people love renovations on the soft wall. So the plant zone is actually much smaller, so people have to commit. All of the blue walls here are
Right.
destructible. Then you're into red corridor, going towards green stairs, and then you're going into server. Now, server used to have the corridor around it. We removed it because you get confused. So the bomb sites are side by side. You can blow the walls and have a lot of rotation. It's line of sight, and there's 3 hatches.
Boy,
in
I
this
can't
area.
wait to
So
check out the
this
update on
objective
that. This
especially,
map
it
looks
used to
way
kind of
better
feel like
now.
sitting in a glass aquarium for the defenders. There were a lot of windows that opened up directly onto
Exactly.
the site, but we don't see any of that
It
now.
sucked trying to defend
Basically,
those rooms.
When we go through, we start iterating upon the map. We shut down all of the windows. So the first thing we did on this map is we shut the windows, and then bit by bit we opened them. Obviously, like you say, you felt like you're in an aquarium. The gameplay is still there because that's the flavor of the map. You still can actually snipe from the rooftop, but the field of view and the angles now is actually much finer. So you need to really time your shots.
I think that's good
But
though
also
because
harder,
people
sniping's harder. It's more skillful.
spam
So now let's
that
move
that
down to
rooftop
the
glitch
first
so
floor. There are
much.
2 objectives
Or
here.
sniper's
there is
nest,
one to
so
the
much.
west, which is Coast Guard Mini Lounge, and then there is one to the east. I have that backwards. There's one to the east, and no, I had that right. Okay.
It's maps and
Yeah,
security.
we're going to maps and security, and we're going to go up to the 2nd floor first, and then we're going to go down to the 1st floor.
So maps and security had maps hasn't really changed too much, but people will recognize it. Construction, everyone's going to remember, it hasn't actually changed all that much. There's a few new props, but the path is still the same from the spawn points. You'll see the nice new red stairs that are covered to stop people come running down and doing early kills. You will get detected by the time you're at the bottom. You come in through construction entrance, and then we have the entrance, and if you go hard right, you'll go into green stairs, back up to server again. Now,
Oh,
what's really nice
jeez.
about this is with the stairs and the walls, it's really easy to call out, and it's actually much easier for people
Wow,
to
so
navigate.
instead of the hallway with the
Just-
window
just
right
clean
there
it
that
up
you
much nicer for the
always
players.
you always
Below the
had
hatch,
to
you can drop
watch out
straight
for it.
into
It's not
security.
even there
Now,
anymore.
with security, if you remember, there used to be a locker room. That's changed. We've put a door through now, so you can actually go between the 2 bomb sites, between maps and
This looks like a
security.
brand new map.
And then the kitchen is still off on the right-hand side. You'll notice there is actually
Absolutely looks like a brand new
window
map.
in projector just to the side, so you can still get shot at from the roof or across the buildings. And obviously, there's a window in kitchen if you want to try and come through.
Right.
I'm
and
not
so
even
this
mad
is
at
an
this.
objective
Like,
that's been changed so that
some
the
people might be
objective
mad,
is
like,
to
well, they're
keep
not
launches.
adding anything.
You
You know
need to
what?
get through the door, and
It's
one of
like
the
they're
sites
taking
where
something
you're
that was
gonna
only
find that you can defend it
halfway good,
remotely,
and they made it
I think will
a
say
little
lot
bit
about
better.
gameplay.
So
All right, so let's
I'll
go on
take
to
it.
the other objective on the first floor to the west. We're actually going to spawn in construction again, so this is a bit of a longer route to take. And instead of going up to the second floor first and then working our way down, we're going to go from the basement.
So everyone remembers Coast Guard meeting. There's been a number of significant changes to this this area, but it's still
1949
gonna feel
NATO.
quite familiar. So we're off at
There's a
Coast Guard again.
submarine!
You can obviously see the wonderful submarines that are docked there. You come through, and the route we're going to take is we're going to go down into garage.
Yeah, we just saw
Garage is
this.
now external rather than being internal.
Oh,
the doorway
the other.
to the red stairs on the left-hand
Gotcha.
side. So this is now, a place where the defenders can't go. So we've closed it up a little bit. Obviously, we're underneath the new bridge. You can see the windows that go up into football, and we're going to go into lockers. Lockers hasn't changed a great deal. Everyone will remember it, and it goes through to showers. You go up the hatch with Amaru's hook, and then you're straight into football.
Amaru?
Half of this room
Okay.
is destructible floor, half of it isn't, but there's a lot of destructible walls. Then you come across blue corridor into Coast Guard meeting. Everyone will remember the 145-degree wall that's actually in the map, which is the split
Yep.
between the
Yep.
which is the split between the two rooms. Go through complete line of sight.
Can't break the
floor
wall
here,
anymore.
and
All right.
then what people will notice is archives has changed. It's much wider. There's a breakable wall,
Yeah.
and there's a double door, so it's less of a choke if you're.
Oh,
actually
so
gonna try and
okay,
attack
so
from
so the
archives.
wall
It's still
break
hard.
in the
Can do.
hallway that
Yes,
connects
so
the
still, once
bridge
again,
is still
skillful.
there.
Yes.
And we
It's
also
just the
saw
other
our
wall, I
gadget
think,
being
is-
used there,
is
as you
patched up.
mentioned, coming up through the
Alright.
hatch, which makes defending this site kind of tricky because now you have to decide if you want to reinforce those hatches, which limits your rotations.
It's a choice that people will learn, and they'll actually the strats will evolve over time. Obviously, with you having to reinforce hatches, you make a decision. If someone's
I
staying
think
active in the
I
bomb
will
site,
still
you can
only
cover the hatch and
reinforce
then you get
hatches
bombed, which is
overhead,
not so bad,
and I'll
but
just leave the floor
it
ones
does change
be.
the strats a little bit for sure.
All right, so let's move on to
I think
the
that's
last
still
objective then, and this is
the
in
the best
basement.
bet to go
Now, the
about it.
basement never had an objective before. Of course, this brings the total number to 4, making it ranked playlist compatible. For this one, we're going to start by spawning in the northwest at Floating Dock, and we are going to make use of a new tunnel to get on site.
Ah, the tunnel, yes. So this area's changed quite a lot. Everyone will remember Coast Guard suppliers. It hasn't changed.
there-
It looks exactly the same, but we've rejinked it a little bit. When you start a floating dock, you can now go up right. There's a path that leads up to car park, and you can drop down into Forklift Alley. There's a new tunnel that goes all the way through to the car park as well, and all of this has been completely reworked. So you've got the new shell, you've got diving alcove, and what we're about to do is jump into diving, which is a new room. In the far right-hand corner behind the scuba gear, there's the set of stairs that leads all the way up to printer. So it goes yellow
Yeah,
stairs,
jump down
blue
there.
stairs up into printer. You have a tunnel that comes all the way from diving all the way through to in between showers. So if you're getting pinched, you can drop into the
Oh
tunnel.
man, this is good map
Defenders and
design.
attackers can-
So
everyone
many
can use it.
flank
You
routes.
come through bathroom into the basement corridor.
It's gonna
and
be.
then you're into,
It's,
boat suppliers.
this is just gonna be
will look very
fun,
familiar
no
to
matter
you.
whether you're
It
on
hasn't
defense
changed
or
all that much.
attacking.
Obviously, there's a bomb hatch there, and we go into kayaks, which is a new room and a new bomb site, which is really good. The white walls are all.
You're gonna have to be
destructible, so
on your
we can't look at
toes,
that.
paying attention the
And then
whole
you have
time.
Diving, so you've got a lot of options.
great.
And the site plays really interesting because everyone tries to use the same old strategy. There's always a firefight on white stairs, which is quite fun. But now it changes because there's different options.
So from your testing, is the tunnel more advantageous for attackers or for defenders?
It's really a 50-50 because it's a risk versus reward, to be honest, because there's a ladder and it does leave whoever uses it, they're going to be prone when they're coming out of the ladder,
Yeah.
so that they can get attacked quite quickly. I find it really useful when you're getting pinched and you're playing lockers and you want to just get out and rotate straight back down to diving.
Every which way you
All right,
go,
thank you so much,
you're
Jeremy,
gonna be
for
making
walking us
noise,
through
and
the
your
canal rework. Again, I'm
your
sure
ass
you
is
will
gonna be
everyone
out
very
in the
happy
wind.
to know that this map is coming back to ranked.
I hope it's always
At the
a very
same
nervous time
time,
for the
you're
dev
going to
team.
be
I-
able to.
really
I
hope
mean,
that the
with
community
5
loves it,
operators, you're going to
and
be
I'm
able
sure
to
that
close the map up
even though
pretty
I've
easily.
tried to stop all of the spawn peaks, I'm sure that someone's going to find one somewhere. But that's the beauty of the community. They always learn, and I learn from them.
Well, you'll be able to play the new Canal rework starting tomorrow, Monday, August 19th on the test server. So get out there and
On a
make
test
Jeremy and his
server.
team proud. And now we will move on to the 2 new operators of the season. Now, these operators are unlike any ones that have been released before. because
When
they
are we
really
going to be
encourage
getting it
player
though?
creativity,
If it's on the test
and you play
server.
them how you really want to. Now, by this, what I mean is that with Amaru, you can attack however you want, and with Goyo, it doesn't matter if you prefer anchoring or roaming, because you can do both with him, even in the same round. So to talk about this, we have Alex.
Hello, Kaylin.
So let's get to the bottom of who Amaru is first. Who is Amaru?
Right, so Amaru is an operator we really haven't seen before. She comes from a civilian background, not a traditional CTU, and she's made it her life's mission to protect her heritage, to fight against traffickers of antiquities, and this has really been her strong goal.
Is she a
So
pirate?
someone
She
who's
looks like a
very morally
pirate.
strong and fights for what she believes is right.
Absolutely.
And let's move on then to her gadget first. So do you want to introduce the gadgets for players?
Yeah,
Didn't we just
of
see
course.
this?
So the Gara hook. This is something that she actually made herself, and as you can
Really?
see, she gets from point A to point B incredibly fast.
Very fast. How fast?
The travel time is about 7.5 meters per second.
And we'll get into that a little bit later on. And so the hook outside, it works on ledges, skylights, windows, and inside it works on hatches. So she's the very first operator who can ascend up through hatches.
It's funny because,
Yes,
like I said,
Jeremy
I was
saying
just
before, this
like,
kind of changes things up now for defenders, whether or not you have to
she,
reinforce
that
those
is
hatches.
totally the Advanced Warfare
So with
grapple
so many
hook.
options
That's
of
funny.
how to attack a site with her, what kind of player
It's like the same animation to it.
Someone who
Oh, hello.
really enjoys creativity. This is the first operator that's not really based on a role. It's based on movement, and we haven't seen that before. So there's going to be a lot of freedom with that, and I think players who are very well accustomed to our maps
Oh, it's on the
will really enjoy
timer.
it.
So
So
her
who
grapple hook
cares?
just.
And again,
Oh no
it
no no
doesn't
no!
really
There's only
matter what
3.
operator
You only
you
get
go
3
out
of
with,
them.
because she
So
has
people
synergy
can't
with all
really be
operators,
like
really.
it's
really
just like a
about playing
jetpack.
with your
No,
team, making sure
you only
that
get
they're
3 of
droning
them.
so that you know where you're going, where you need to be. It'll be a really good team play operator.
All right, so let's talk about her loadout. Starting with her primary loadout, Amaru comes with either a Supernova or a G8A1, so a shotgun or an LMG. And what's interesting about this is that the Supernova now comes with a silencer
2 and
attached to
2.
it,
All right.
and the LMG has an angled foregrip. Now, the silencer, that's not
Yeah.
for sneaky shotgun kills, is it, Alex?
Not really. So for hatches, you have to break them first in order to get up them. So the silencer just helps
Okay,
her be
so
not
new weapons.
announcing her position as loud.
Definitely
as
new
before.
weapons.
And then with the LMG, having that new
Except for the
angled foregrip
SMG
means
11,
that she
that's-
can ready the weapon a little bit quicker.
Right, because she'll probably be popping up from a hatch, maybe literally on site.
But those
Yeah.
guns
and
are
you don't
basically
want to spend
for
a
her.
year bringing that gun up to your face.
Absolutely.
All right, and so for her secondary loadout,
There could
she
be
has
some
the
really
option
cool
of taking
custom
either a
items.
shotgun again, which is the
Or
IDA
custom
12S,
skins for her.
or an SMG, the
for both
SMG
of them.
11. And what's great here is that even if you take the LMG for your primary, you still have the option of taking a shotgun so that you can still open up hatches, because they have to be opened up in order to use the Gara hook on them.
Right. That's our designers just making sure that you have some options to play with and that everything fits with her kit.
Yeah.
So her secondary gadget options are either breaching charges or a claymore. The claymore is really useful if you need someone to watch your flank. So if you're zipping around the map, going through hatches, and you're worried that a defender might follow you
Yep.
through the hatches, then it's useful to put down a claymore to warn you of that.
Right underneath the
Right,
hatch.
And if you want the breaching charge,
Kaboom.
this opens new ways to flank, to move through some of the jungle of a map to make sure that you get to the
Haha,
objective
I see what you
quickly.
did because she's
So
from the
both
jungle.
of them are good picks
Or
overall.
jungly
absolutely.
type of territory.
All right, so then let's talk about what I'm sure people are waiting for, and that is how do you counter Amaru? And we'll first touch on the strongest counter to her, which is Castle.
Castle.
Castle!
Absolutely. He reinforces the windows
My
so
dude.
that an Amaru can't break it with just her gadget. She'll need help from
Wow.
a teammate.
Her-
or if
her
she wants to
icon
use
looks
a
pretty cool,
breaching
too.
charge on it. That would actually slow down incredibly a lot.
And then after Castle, good picks against Amaru are trap operators.
Oh.
Yeah. So if the attacking team isn't droning, they're not checking what's beyond that window, what's beyond that hatch, Amaru could get stuck really easily. You just place them underneath those windows.
And then a really strong counter to her is actually just map awareness and sound awareness.
Right, so the design team spent a lot of time with this, making sure that the window is broken so that you can hear her reeling in. It gives a little bit
Kaboom,
of time for
Capcom.
the defenders to anticipate this. And so if you have that one-on-one confrontation...
That's literally
with
me
an
and
Amaru
Frostbite's
bursting
main
through the window,
operators for
usually
defense.
The Amaru will lose 70% of the time just because of the noise she makes and,
And
the readiness time of her
Frost.
weapon.
Another
So
one of
she
my
is a
mains.
very fast operator, as we
One of my new
mentioned,
mains.
But you do have the ability to hear her when she's coming and do
Right.
something about it.
Right, so it becomes
Huh?
important for an Amaru player to play smart, not too aggressive,
Ooh.
and really use roaming and.
It's about
quick
thinking,
speed
not
to pop up
aggressive
one
nature.
place and
I love it.
disappear and
Perfect.
Move somewhere else.
All right, let's move on to the second operator of the season.
It's
then,
like they know what they're
which is
doing.
Goyo. Who is Goyo, Alex?
So Goyo has had a
Goyo,
bit
Goyo.
of a tragic past. He lost his father and his son, brother at a very young age.
And his son, sure.
So
But
it
there's
was
lore.
his mother who raised him, and his mother's best friend, who actually happened to be Amaru. So Amaru took him under her wing.
So
taught
he's
him everything
way
he knows,
younger
and
than
that's why
her.
they have such
Okay.
a close friendship.
Yeah, I don't mean to add to the heat puns, but just looking at the graphics and everything, you can see that there's this like warmth between them and this connection.
Yes, so we'll actually have more to tell about their friendship, and you'll see it more
Operator
in the
video.
CG that we'll be releasing
Yeah.
before the season starts.
All right, let's talk about Goyo's gadget then, which is the Vulcan shield.
Vulcan.
Right. So he gets 3 of these. These are the new deployable shields that will be dropping in the season as well. He attaches this canister that can be triggered by a ballistic or by.
So
an
wait, are they
explosion,
redoing all
and it's
shields, or
really
is it
used
just
to
his
funnel
shields?
attackers into one choke point, trigger it, and delay as much time as possible.
So let's just touch on a few things about the shield. From the front, it looks like a completely normal deployable shield.
Right. So already you
Ah.
have mind games where
Okay.
the attacking side
That's
sees
cool.
the shield, they have to drone it out to figure out if it is a Goyo shield
Yeah.
or not, and then they have to deal with it.
Right, because if you started leaping over it,
If you have a shield
trouble
and you
with
jump
it.
over that shield,
and then
you
much
are
like Mira's
shielded.
canisters on her black mirrors. If you, well, anyone
You
can
get
shoot it.
shielded.
However, unlike Black Mirror's, unlike Mirror's Black Mirrors, Twitch drones cannot shoot the explosive on the back of it.
Right. So
Talk about a
electricity
shield.
does not affect it.
Right. So don't think that you're going to be getting those early phase prep kills.
Right. That's specifically why the designers made sure that doesn't happen.
All right, so let's talk about his loadout. Goyo has 2 options of very
Wow.
strong guns to pick.
Yeah.
He can take either the Vector 45 or the TCSG 12.
So he's-
Right. And so the shotgun
Is
actually comes with an
she
8-pop,
really
which
old, or
means
is he
you can
really
have
young?
Very long lines of sight and triggering.
I'm
these
like wondering
canisters.
now.
And both weapons actually play well with his ability to either anchor or roam. Because his canisters are deployed by anyone, he can start
That
out
Vector
as an
might be
anchor
kind of fun.
and place those shields,
I
and
don't know.
maybe he can rotate somewhere else, and the teammate can actually trigger
P229.
the shield.
Right, so that's a really good time to talk about how, with
Oh,
Goyo,
eh.
you can be an anchor or a roamer with him. And you can make that decision mid-game, even in the exact same round that you're in.
Right, and both his weapons work out super well with that. The Vector is a strong weapon either way, however you play it, and the shotgun too can be quite versatile.
Sounds a
Especially with the ACOG. you
sounds like a
can use that
blast.
roaming.
Yes, absolutely.
Haha.
And then for his secondary loadout, he has a pistol, which is useful for getting those vertical shots on his shield in order to set it off.
Yep, it's just a good default standby to trigger those shields.
We should
Now
just
for
add a
his
little
secondary
clicker.
gadgets, his options are either C4 or impacts. Of course, impacts are great for roaming, but they're also good for setting up good angles on his shields on site, so that either he can hit them or a defender can hit them while he's off site.
Right. So impacts can trigger the shields, and he can be a bit more protected without exposing his location.
Do you get
than
to
you
kill
have
for it, or does
C4,
the other
which
person
is,
get to kill
again,
for
a
it?
great fragging tool that you can have in your kit.
You both
I'm
get to
sure
kill
some
for it.
people would never dare take the impacts over the C4.
Yep, and that's totally their choice. How you want to play Goyo is up to you.
So let's talk about his counters then. Countering Goyo is really about making the best use of your
Oh,
utility.
so they're saying it's
So
a
these
C4, so
operators,
there
that
is a
we're seeing now
clicker.
that counter
Okay.
Goyo, like Ash and Zofia, how they
Tired.
counter him is by swapping one charge of their gadget for one charge of
Kaboom.
Goyo's gadget. So it's kind of one utility for one utility. It's not
You
the
also
most
make a
cost-effective
hole
way,
in the
but it's a
floors,
quick option to
destructible
get rid of the
floors, so
shield.
then you
That's
can
right.
actually, if
you
somebody
come
goes from
across the
underneath, you have a
shield,
hole
don't
to
want be
shoot
delaying
upwards
any
too.
time for your team. So these are 2 great options to quickly deal with it.
And then moving on to kind of a similar counter to Goyo, using consumables, so using frags to take out the shields, is another way you can get rid of them.
Right, and it means that you don't have to rely on that Ash or Zofia. You can have some versatility in dealing with these stalling tactics.
But one of the most cost-effective ways of dealing with
Ah.
Goyo is taking operators like Buck or Sledge,
Yeah.
and then using the charges on their gadget to get verticality on Goyo's shield, and then just shooting it.
Yeah, and this becomes really important for a good Goyo player to make sure they're placing these shields in places that you can't.
So
get
as
those
Buck,
line
I
of
can
sight
shoot through
vertically.
it?
You can't destroy the floors and then
what
get
you're
that
telling me?
nice angle on it.
And of course, just anyone shooting it with a bullet is very cost-effective.
That will absolutely do it.
So that is the first look at both Amaru and Goyo. Both of these operators will also be available to play starting tomorrow, Monday, August 19th on the test server.
Ah.
And now
Why does it go with the regular server?
Other upcoming
Shit.
features of the season. More with Alex.
Yeah.
What's the time
we've got
frame?
A lot of them.
Yes, there are a lot. We'll start with player behavior changes first, though.
Right. So the
Ooh.
player behavior team has been working really hard
Uh-oh.
on some quick fixes that actually really improve the game. So at the start of the season, what you'll see is leaving escalation penalties. So if somebody's been leaving quite frequently, we'll step up the penalty that's applied to them, and it should encourage players to not leave intentionally. On top of that, we also have, we'll be detecting if somebody is AFK at the start of the prep phase, and if they have the diffuser, they'll actually drop it automatically at the start of the round. That way you don't have to team kill to get that diffuser on your team. Then, during Season 3, we'll be introducing a couple more changes, which is squads and reverse friendly fire. So, we know we've been listening to the community feedback. Reverse friendly fire has been working really well, but there is this failing where squads can team up on one individual player. They can pick on them, and they don't get a sanction applied.
Yeah.
So now we'll be talking about the squad as a total. We'll be getting that reverse friendly fire sanction as a group.
So it's especially appreciated if you're someone who solo queues a lot.
Yeah, these are really small changes that make a big, big difference.
So what you're saying
now
is
let's talk
anybody
about
that is
upcoming
grouped up
changes to the
all in
playlists.
one, yeah, okay,
Yes,
in the one
so
squad
we
that
started
goes
last
into
season with
matchmaking
a lot of
as a
changes for
squad.
ranked,
You
and
don't just
that's
get on
really
one, you
our
get on
end game
everybody's.
content. We want players to be playing ranked playlists. It's the
All
most
right.
rewarding, it's the most competitive, and we want to make sure that we help players get to that content. So one of the changes we're making right now is introducing a new rank called the Champions rank. This is above Diamond tier, above 5,000.
I just get
MMR.
pissed off whenever I
Anybody
even
who
look at
reaches
ranked.
above this will
It
be
screwed me
assigned a
over.
number, and they'll be compared to other players who have the same rank.
Eh.
Then we're talking about rank distribution. We've changed it up a bit. You'll see the bell curve now lies a little bit closer to the silver, and we've added more ranks at the lower tiers. This way, you'll be progressing a little bit more steadily, and it means that gold
That's good.
is a little bit more important now when you do achieve that rank. We have a change to the map pools that I know people will be excited about. So for ranked, we're actually reducing the size of the map pools. We're taking out Hereford, Theme Park, and Fortress, and we're adding the new Canal rework. And you also see casual will be reduced a little bit more, just so that it's easier to learn the maps that you're playing and you're well aware of what you need to do.
Yeah, so hopefully this will reduce the entry barrier to Siege, because a lot of people coming into Siege will get overwhelmed by how many maps there are. Even for people who are already playing, now you can focus on learning and mastering less maps.
Right, and these are going to be our most competitive maps that we're listening to the community for, so it should help out a lot. And then one last thing to announce is a new playlist that's coming to Siege, which is the unranked playlist. This is ranked rules without all of the stress of actually playing ranked. So you now have this in-between between casual and ranked that players can progress.
So
and feel
they're
confident
trying to
in
push us
when
out
they
of
want to play
ranked, or push
So
us
this
out of
is especially
casual.
useful for people who really suffer from ladder anxiety.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, so we are also going to
So-
announce that Siege is getting a battle pass.
Oh, the season pass.
Rainbow Six Siege is getting a battle pass.
Or is it
In
no?
year 4, the battle pass will be deployed in 2 phases. Phase 1 is the mini battle pass, named Call Me Harry.
What?
It'll be short, 7 days and 7 tiers, and completely free. As you play, you earn battle points that unlock tiers and rewards.
Cool.
So the more you play, the more you earn.
That's actually awesome. All right.
Upon completing the
That's
pass,
good.
you'll receive the unique Harry Chibi charm. Call Me Harry will be available during Operation Ember Rise. Phase 2 is coming in Season 4 this year. It'll be a full-fledged battle pass. Here's how it'll work. There will be 2 tracks, a free track and an optional premium track. You progress through both tracks by playing and earning battle points. Even if you choose not to unlock the premium track, you'll still be able to collect rewards on the free track.
Okay.
So while the battle pass is active, everyone gets more rewards for playing. Finally, through the battle pass,
This
you will
is
get
good.
to learn more about Harry and the operators of Rainbow Six.
This is very good. Because one of the main things I was saying about
Alex,
Apex
tell us
was
why
it doesn't
Siege
feel
is
like
making
you're
a battle pass.
unlocking a lot of stuff. So
The battle pass that we're
they're learning
developing
from that,
is a new
and they're
monetization
actually
product, but
giving
it
more.
is also important for us to bring players back that they're excited to
Yeah.
come back, get
Yep.
rewarded, and we want to make sure
Give
that
'em something to get
Battle
addicted
Pass
on.
is something that's generous, something that's fair, and it's also our way of injecting more story now into the Rainbow Six universe.
Awesome.
And why are there 2 phases for the battle pass?
This is something we've never done before.
A
so
test
we wanna make
phase
sure we
and
do it
then-
right. So season 3, we have the smaller mini battle pass. That'll be free. That way we get feedback. We can test it out technically to make sure it works. And then season 4, we open it up. It's a full battle pass with more tiers, more cosmetics that you can actually get rewarded for, and a bigger story that we're telling.
And the video also said that while the pass is active, you get more for playing. What does this mean exactly?
So we always want to make sure that the battle pass is inclusive. So even if you don't buy into the premium tiers, you're still getting rewarded for all of the time that you're putting into the game.
So is the loot
And
box
there
type of
is going
thing
to be a
going
lot of
away?
side to this.
Right. So this is something that's really exciting. The pass will come with descriptions and stories about our operators, about the actual cosmetics that you win. Season 4 actually will have a motion comic too that'll set up a prologue that will talk more about SI 2020.
Well, thank you so much, both Alex and Jeremy, for coming and talking about the upcoming
Really?
season.
Pleasure.
Absolutely welcome.
And we're not done yet because we have an
Prologue
announcement from
to
esports
the
team.
next Rainbow Six, possibly. Pilot program. Uh-oh. We're getting esportsy. Microtransaction esportsy is uh-oh. Evil geniuses, yeah. Foise. A hearty. Next, Team Empire. Not seeing any teams that I'm really big on. Oh wow, it's going to be totally the esports packs. Huh. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Now to talk about the pilot program is Stuart, a manager from the esports team.
Thanks a lot for having me. We're super proud to announce phase 2 of the pilot program and its member teams today.
I don't know.
So,
it's
Stuart, tell me,
kind
who's in the pilot program?
In North America, we have Evil Geniuses and Evil Geniuses and Rogue returning, joined by
Right.
Space Station Gaming. In Latin America, we have Team Liquid, FaZe Clan, the newly christened MIBR, and INTZ Esports.
Latin America for
In
FaZe
Europe, we
Clan.
have Penta
FaZe
returning,
Clan is like
with
out of
G2,
Cali though.
Nada
What the hell?
Spencer, and Team Empire joining the fold. And over in APAC, we've got Cloud9, Norarengo, and Fnatic.
Last I knew
And
they
what
were
is the
out of
overall
Cali.
goal behind the
Huh.
pilot program?
We want to extend our support to all of the organizations and players within the top level of our community to make Rainbow Six esports a viable career.
All right, so definitely a lot of really good information there. Just the fact that they are looking into everybody team killing, that they're going to actually put it to the full on. You know, what I've literally posted. I have a video clip that I'm going to be posting to social media of 3 team members that were literally just trolling everybody in the lobby. They were trolling me. They shot me down and everything. I did something back to them. You'll have to check out the clip as soon as I get it uploaded. But the whole thing of the team kill and the vote to kick is definitely being abused and being trolled through and everything. So it should be interesting to see just what they do to actually fix all that stuff up. It's good that they are definitely noticing that it's a problem and that they are trying to do some fixes to it. So, you know, give them time and hopefully we'll see something really good come out of it. The other thing is, you know, that the map redesign looks great. The new characters, they're definitely fair and balanced. I would have to say, I mean, we haven't had hands-on. They're not in rotation yet, so we can't absolutely say it for sure. But from what that is showing right there, the grapple hook is not spammable. You can only use it 3 times. You got somewhat new of weapons on the operators built specifically for them and everything. So a lot of good is coming out of this update. And then of course the pass thing. That is awesome, because that means that you're going to get more rewards quicker. Oh, what is this? More elite skins. Wait, who's that? Oh, Mira elite set. Okay. That's not bad.
That was the first look at Operation Ember Rise. Thank you, Raleigh. Everything here will be playable starting tomorrow, once again on the test server, Monday, August 19th. Don't forget that date. And stay tuned, because the grand finals between G2 and Team Empire will be coming up right after this.
Okay. So with that being said, I'm going to no, I was gonna pause it.
All right.
No, okay, I'm good on all that stuff. So yeah, more rewards, quicker, faster, and something to get you. You know, I still have the itch to play the game, even though there has been so much trolling and I almost can't play it solo. Like I have to get Frostbite in there with me. So then we actually hold majority for the vote, because a lot of people, you know, if you start doing good and start MVPing, then you have a lot of people that will vote to kick. Exactly the reason why I say that needs to be, you know, looked at and reworked and everything. So yeah, it's like I think we're just getting started with Rainbow Six Siege, but at the same time, maybe not. If there is a what's the word for it, epilogue, or if there's something coming up that could be pushing us into the next game, I almost welcome that too, because this game has been around for a while now. So if they take everything that they learned from this game and take that really cool map design that they were just showing right there, and they make a brand new product, you know, for the next gen systems, especially for next gen systems, with even more destructible environments, with even more like dynamic lighting and all the crazy stuff that they can do with ray tracing and this and that. Yeah, we could definitely see something really cool happen with Rainbow Six. But I think that's gonna do it. This was probably gonna end up being a long let's talk, just, you know, going over everything, seeing all this stuff. It's a live react, so these go a little longer. But it's great seeing all of the, you know, we have the esports stuff here. We have the championship stuff, the tournament stuff is here, but it's not overshadowing the gameplay first, and that is a damn good thing. In the FGC, you know, there's a lot of people out that been saying that the FGC or the fighting games are going too much esports and not enough like fun game first. So I think we have a really good balance in Rainbow Six Siege right now. The only other one on my radar for like shooting games overall is actually COD Modern Warfare, and that's just because, you know, kind of nostalgia effect of it. But overall, just like regular gameplay and, you know, just the game being itself, Siege still has my interest the most of all. So yeah, I think that's gonna do it though. I'm gonna go get me some sleep, and yeah, I don't know when I'll be back streaming again on Twitch TV /Warwolf, but it'll be very soon. Playing some more Siege, trying to get I really want to get some diamond weapons. I want to get that 100,000 renown and get the diamond weapons. But we have this new season coming out. I'm thinking they're probably going to be like 25,000 renown for each character. I don't know. We'll see exactly how much they are. So I might have to save up for the characters. Other than that, I'm just gonna say that you can follow me on Twitch to see when I go live. Follow me on at Warwolf on Twitter and Instagram. Then you can actually keep up with all this YouTube stuff, the live streams. And Instagram, I post nothing but video game stuff. So if you want to see some really cool clips that don't make it to YouTube or on stream, and some stream highlight clips also on there, then yeah, go and check all that stuff out. That's at Werewolf on both Twitter and Instagram. Once again, Twitch TV/Werewolf for the live streams, and of course here on YouTube. So thank you for stopping by, tuning in, checking this all out, and I will see ya next time.